Hello again. So just a little recap. We have just done some designs from Fashion Style stencil sheet number 1. 4 designs. I've now finished them off. Hope this is focusing okay. So as you can see, we've done a French. All I've added is some dots, black dots at the bottom swirl, which you can see you don't need to, you don't have to. It does look nice, but you don't have to add any more if you don't want to. So it's just to enhance it a little bit and finish it off. Then on the red one, we've got the little swirly designs with the leaves. This light's a bit in the way, isn't it? Then on this one, we've done an intense white flower and another white flower, almost aquarelle style, where we just brushed on the outside. I've added a few dots, a dot in the middle of the flowers, and top coated it. On the last one here, I simply just added a couple of gems, that's all. And that's all that needed. You know, you don't have to add dots, you can, but it also looks nice without. So again, that's 4 different designs with one stencil sheet. If you want to see these sheets, you can look in my group, PJ's Airbrush group, or you can just PM me and we'll go through them and I'll show you all the different ones. They're not awfully expensive either. You can get 4 sheets for £10, which is, you know, really good, and you have plenty of designs. And remember, they're also reusable. Depending on how wet you brush, you know, of course, the better you brush, the longer you can reuse them. They will lose their stickiness eventually. Okay, now then, many of you asked me about cleaning. So I've already gone through how to clean in between colours, but just to recap on this one, I'll show you again. So you have your cleaning pot, really, really important. If you don't have a cleaning pot, of course, you can spray it onto your kitchen roll. Just moving you over a bit. You can spray it onto your kitchen roll, that's absolutely fine. But of course the pot is a lot cleaner and a lot easier for you. So cleaning in between colours, what you do is into your pot onto your kitchen roll and spray out the colour. Make sure it's all out first. Don't make the mistake and put the water in first and then spray, because obviously a lot of the airbrush colours are water based, so you're just making it longer if you're adding water before you spray out the paint. So spray out your paint first, yeah, which I've just done. It's all gone. Of course it's a little bit messy in there, but the paint is gone. So I'm just going to put some water in it, spray it through with the water, right through. You can push your lever right back to spray it out. I'm going to put some more water in because it's black I'm getting rid of, so black is the hardest to get rid of. I'm going to use my brush, just an old brush, what's not going to lose its bristles, just so you can clean the sides. And if you look at that now, that's what that looks like. So spray it out again, and possibly maybe a 3rd time for the black. And make sure all your water, of course, it's gone, you've sprayed it all out, because you don't want to water down your next colour. And that's it, that's in between clients, okay? Now, at the end of the session, never ever leave your paint in there, because it will dry up and it will just clog up everything, your needle, your valve, everything, okay? So to make this the most time effective, what I do is I always double top coat my designs, yeah? So I would put my first top coat on, get that into cure. Whilst that's curing, I'm spraying out all my colours, okay? Spray it all out, then she'll come out the lamp, you do your second top coat, and whilst she's in with that, which I do about 2 to 3 times depending on your lamp and what top coat it is, I just find it lasts a lot better that way. I then put the water in my guns, wash them out, spray them out, and that's it, they're ready to go, yeah? So by the time she's finished curing, all your guns are clean and ready for your next client, okay? Now, at the end of the day, simply, of course, you do the same thing again. Oh, by the way, the better you look after them in between your sessions, the less cleaning you have to do, okay? So at the end of the day, I do exactly the same, get it as clean as possible. I'll take out my needle. So open the back here, take out my needle. Now, this needle holds all this in place, so you must make sure that this stays upright, because if you turn it on its side or upside down, this will fall out and then you've got a huge problem, because you will not get that back in. It's very, very hard, yeah? So I always put mine firmly in my cleaning pot holder, and that's it. It's secure then. So you can get a little bit of water or nail varnish remover or even cleanser on a pad, and then I just swipe the needle like this. Nice and careful, of course, because they are easily bent. There we go. I'll put that down. You can take off the front 2 bits. Yeah, this is your valve. Now you can get the cotton bud. If I can find them, that is. And second. Cotton bud. Spray a bit of water on it, just to clean inside here. And I do most of my cleaning with water. It's very, very rarely, or nail varnish remover, very rare I use proper airbrush cleaner. That's only in the extreme cases when I've forgotten to clean it. Clean it as much as you can. Then you can get this. Try and get in there with your cotton bud, because of course in there wants to be nice and clean, because if there's any dried up bits, it'll stop your paint from coming through properly. There we go. Give it a good clean. If you can't get in there, you can also get little tools. I'm just going to get a bit more varnish remover. Get my swipe in there again. And that will do me. That's nice and clean. Put that back on. What you can also do is put a tiny little bit of either loop or even a bit of cuticle oil, again on your swipe. I'll show you that now. I use a bit of loop, clean swipe, put a bit of the loop on the swipe, and just run it along your needle. It makes it nice and smooth, because sometimes it can get a bit stuck in there, so when you pull in your lever it's tugging a bit. So if you just loop it every so often, or a bit of oil on it, it moves in and out quite easily. This really doesn't sound good, does it, guys? But you know what I'm talking about. So there we are. Close it up. And what I then like to do, just to make sure, is I just pop in a bit of water and I just spray it on my kitchen roll and make sure everything's in properly and it's working properly. And everything's good, so we're all happy with that. So if you do this on a daily basis, clean them out straight after your clients, do your end of day cleaning, which takes 5 minutes, you know, it's really, really quick. Then you're okay, everything should be absolutely fine. And I will do another video on the cleaning when it comes to extreme cases, i.e. you've left the paint in or your valve is completely blocked up. That takes a little bit longer because it means you have to take everything apart. Okay, so even if you're going away, let's say you're having a break, you've sprayed something, you're having a break, you're going to go for a cigarette or a cup of tea or whatever, Don't leave your paint sat in there. Spray it out, give it a quick wash out with water. It saves you a whole lot of hassle. I can't speak today. Right, so that's that. I hope this has helped you. Any questions on stencil sheets or anything, you know where to find me. My business page is PJ's Nail Lounge. My group is PJ's Airbrush group, or we've also got the PJ's Support and Advice group. So you'll be able to find me. Hope you enjoyed this, and there'll be more design videos coming very, very soon. Please share with all your friends, and keep following me if you enjoy what you're seeing. Take care. Bye bye now.